Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. Cloud9 Man here. Cowboys Chatbox. First ever episode. We're going to be talking about the Cowboys, and we're going to have a lot of things going on. But first of all, if you want to be a part of it, you want to join me, got an email link up here. Just send me an email, and we'll get to discussing it. In the meantime, today we've got a special guest going to come in here and talk to us. He's a good sports analysis. He knows a lot about the teams, the different teams, not just the Cowboys. So we're going to bring him in here in just a moment. But right now, I'd like to bring up a special point about the Cowboys to start us out today. This is a comparison to Patrick Mahomes and Dak Prescott's. Last 50 times they started a football game, this is the statistics. So the last 50 starts between Patrick Mahomes and Dak Prescott. Wins and losses: 36 and 14 for Patrick Mahomes, 33 and 17 for Dak Prescott. Pass touchdowns: 105 each. So they're tied on touchdown passes. Interceptions: Patrick Mahomes had 39, Dak had 38. Pass rating: 98.9 for Patrick Mahomes, Dak was 101.3. Yards per attempt: Mahomes 7.5, Prescott 7.6. Completion percentage: 68% Mahomes, 68% Prescott. That's for the last 50 starts. So they're pretty much neck and neck. I mean, on comparison as quarterback comparisons. So with that being said, we're going to bring in Brandon over here and ask him a couple of questions. So let's get on with it and get to it. All right. Hey, what's up, Brandon? Despite a busy offseason off the field for Dak Prescott and uncertainty looming around his future past 2024, Mike McCarthy said his quarterback is having his best off-season program since the two started working together in 2020. So that's 4 years.
Well, knowing Dallas, we know that preseason's coming up. Um, we know that we're going to see Trey Lance. That's been talked about a lot. So all
Yeah.
that will get in. I know Dak was edging to work his contract out so we could keep some key players on the offensive line. As y'all know, a lot of the Cowboys fans know, we had lost a few players, losing
Yep.
our defensive coordinator to a in rival division team like that. A lot of players on the O line wanted to go play with him, which that shows an example of Mike McCarthy and all that as well. But I'm excited to see Dak. I'm definitely excited to see Trey Lance in this offseason. I think
Yeah.
Dak had been working together, even Cooper Rush when he was there. Um, so that's going to be interesting. So I would say Dak is ready. I know he had the ankle injury back whenever that was.
Right.
Probably just coming back off of that. I'm sure Trey Lance and him have different stuff to share as well. And I guess him and Mike McCarthy are building this bond. I mean, as y'all know, a lot of Cowboys fans knew that the coordinator we had last year is now on the Chargers.
Yeah.
So Mike McCarthy took over the reins of that and head coaching, which is a lot. Um,
Yeah.
I think we're going to see that a lot more this year, along with a lot of the pickups they had in the draft. I know we drafted a lineman to replace, put out there on the left tackle. So it'll be interesting. I think Dak's ready. So I'm ready. I know Dallas is ready.
Best off-season program he's had since 2020. So that's 4 years.
Hopefully he's in shape.
All
I
right.
know.
Yeah. You know that's right.
Hey,
I hope he gets the right sleep number. You know what I'm
right
saying? All
on.
right, all right. Eh, When Ezekiel Elliott reunited with the Cowboys, it was unclear how the team would deploy its stable of running backs, but it doesn't matter to the two-time NFL rushing champ, right? I mean, he's coming in. What do you think? Does he want to start, or does he
Well,
want to share that role with the other guys? You know.
if you look at Dallas last year, everybody knows Tony Pollard went to the Titans. To,
Whoa, my bad.
you good?
Yeah,
Just like Tony Pollard. Whoa, caught
I
everybody.
had a bad moment.
um, I like Zeke. I don't think he's starter. I mean, he was there with Pollard. Everybody remembers it. But it just depends which Zeke we get. Everybody knew the old Zeke when they drafted him. Powerhouse downhill runner. Um,
Yeah,
a little bit different of what they've had now. Tony Pollard's more of a finesse back. He can do like catching screens and stuff, and he's more dangerous in open field. And Zeke's more of your powerhouse, get the first down guy. Uh, Now the interesting thing is Dallas had Rico Dowdle last year. I was a big fan of him.
me
He's
too.
kind of a balanced back. You know what I mean? He can do the power game and get out there. He's got a little bit of speed. So he's. It just depends what they're gonna do. You could even probably see if I was coordinating, maybe a dual running back combo. I know a lot of teams in college use it in that West Coast style that
Yeah.
supposedly Dallas was going to start running.
Hmm.
Uh, the receiving core took a hit too, so it would be interesting to see them mix it up like that and put them both on the field. Both Rico, Zeke, and even Deuce Vaughn. He's still a running back. I know they've talked about moving him out into like the slot and stuff. Um, to use him as a receiver if they run like four wide out and stuff. But it'll be interesting. But I do think that Rico Dowdle will probably be starting for Dallas.
Oh,
My
you
opinion.
think Rico will be start? I think
Yeah.
they'll start Zeke and then just kind of use Daddle as the I don't know, like they used to with Pollard.
Yeah, maybe like a third down back for Zeke or a hype man. Not that everybody, we're going to see Zeke play. They could even throw him as fullback. I mean, if he gets big in the offseason, he's a big guy. I mean,
Yeah,
how big is Zeke? I
he's
mean,
a
he's a
hitter.
dude. They could throw him in at fullback and use them both. I know if, like I was telling you about in college, like Oregon and stuff like that, they'll run dual running back combos. And even Baltimore Ravens, their team on the other side of the bracket, everybody knows they got Derrick Henry and some of those guys. I bet we'll see that dual kind of threat run. You know what I'm saying? Where you
Hmm.
can hand off and even Dak run. We've seen that they'll bootleg and Dak will run.
Yeah,
Especially if Trey Lance does play, we'll definitely see him run because that's what he was good at in college and stuff. He ran when he was on the 49ers, and he's more of that guy than what Dak is. Dak's your more
yeah.
out of pocket guy.
I
That's where
know
Dak's do the damage, and Trey Lance can burn you in the foot game if he's still got some in the tank. My opinion.
Dak. He's great at putting up numbers, but we've got to win the games, and that's where I have the problem with. I don't have no problem with him. I mean, he's the leader of the team, whatever you know what I'm saying. But I mean, I don't know. He's let me down a few times, and it hurts. So I'm hoping that he comes out, has one of those seasons. I mean, him and Zeke back together. I remember when they started. You know, it was like, oh my gosh, I thought this could be the next dream team right here. And you know what? It still can. It still can. They both got a lot of experience now to go on. So I mean, this
Yeah,
could. They've
the
got some good players. This team
the
does.
there. I mean, I think on the defensive side of the ball, Dallas is there. I mean, I know we had the Green Bay game last year, gave up some stuff, but you got to think that Dallas hasn't been healthy either. I mean,
Point you said earlier, they've got to
two-
get Lamb.
yeah,
Hey,
Diggs went down. Everybody was worried. Of course, the guy like Dron Bland, big fan, stepped up big. The
and they got to
defensive new
they
coordinator. I like Demond Overshown
right.
coming. Demond Overshown will be back in the lineup. I know he was hurt too. We even got the trade for Eric Kendricks, or not trade, he signed. Eric Kendricks came with the new defensive coordinator from Minnesota. So that'll be interesting. Um, Parsons, everybody knows what he can do. Still got D Law. I even read that Mike McCarthy and them were shopping into the football league that The Rock has introduced, UFL.
Oh
They've
yeah,
even,
yeah.
yeah, they've
I
even
heard
had
about
some
it.
guys to training camp, and Dallas has signed a few of them. One guy, I think, Cloud9 man was like, I think he was 6'3", 304.
Lineman.
He, yeah, he's a defensive tackle. And we already know our ends. We've got Parsons and D-Law. The inside run game, that's a big guy to move around. 304 is a big dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
no
you
doubt.
know, the problem, they were talking about stopping the run and stuff. That always been an issue in the past. So he's trying it. But defense is there. Offense is going to be interesting. They're going to have to show me some stuff.
They've
I
got to
know.
get Lamb signed and keep him on the field. You know what I'm saying? And that brings me to my next point, which is, hey, what's up? Don't forget, I'm the Cloud9 man. Hit the like and subscribe to help me out. When it gets football season, we're going to do the play-by-play right here. So don't forget. And thanks for watching. Dak Prescott says, I don't play for money. So if he don't play for money, why don't he re-sign for a little less and therefore allowing the team to spend more money on other quality players and start winning? Instead, if he don't play for money, why don't he do that so we can win? You know what I'm saying? If it's not about the money, I mean seriously, if it's not about the money, why don't he just, say, look, boys, y'all give me half of what I said I had to have and give the rest of it to the other guys and keep them on the field so we can win. If it's about winning and not about money, that's what I say. What do you think? I mean, I know it's a contract thing and all that, but
Well, speaking of contract thing, his is ended up at the end of the year this year, so that'll
mm,
be interesting. I know he's taken hits to get the cap space right. They had to pay, I believe it was Zach Martin. Uh, I even think Terrence Steele had to get paid. Of course, they drafted Tyler Smith. That's the left guard. The guy that we drafted in the first round is going to be out there with him. The center they drafted is going to start. So we're going to have the O line is new. That's where, you know what I mean? Dak could maybe,
that's like the main part.
yeah, that's what's protecting you, dog. You know what I'm saying? You may want to think about that.
You better be
Uh,
ready to scramble.
yeah, hopefully that field because she might be running a little more. But I mean, we have weapons. You know what I mean? Everybody knows about CD Lamb.
So
I like.
Zach Martin's gone, right?
No, Zach Martin's there. It was the other guy. He went to Washington, I believe. The center went to Washington, and there's another player that went with him to Washington, and a defensive lineman. I don't remember the names. Tyler Biotish was the center, I do know. So for Dallas, we have Dak. That's definitely probably going to start. You have CD. Brandon Cooks is the guy they traded for last year. Remember, he wears number 3, the little bitty guy.
Yeah,
Uh, Probably a little bit taller than me. He's tough.
yeah,
He could get him more involved. We also have Jake Ferguson. Everybody knows about Fergie. He's a
yeah.
tough guy. He's going to be back. Um, we also have Cavante Turpin. He's the kick returner, punt returner. Don't be shocked if we start using him on offense because he is a speed demon.
Yeah, he's quick. I've seen him. Well, I appreciate you, and we'll have you back on. I appreciate you being part of the show.
All right.
All
Thanks
right.
for having me.
All right. Thank you, Brandon.
All right.
All right. That was Brandon. And y'all don't forget if you want to be on the show and talk to me about the Cowboys, up here, there's the link. Hit me up, email me, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Right now, we're going to talk to my nephew. This is Cody Burke. He's a live streamer here on YouTube. He's brand new, but he's starting to catch on, and we're going to have him on. And I'm going to ask him the same questions and see what he's got to say. He's a all-around sports guy. He likes baseball, softball, basketball, football, you name it, he likes it. So we're going to get it over to him. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Hey, what's up, Cody?
So,
Thank you for being on here with us. Got a few
problem,
questions for you.
right?
Despite a busy off season off the field for Dak Prescott and uncertainty looming around the future past of 2024, Mike McCarthy said his quarterback is having his best off-season program since the two started working together in 2020. So he's had 4 years now, and Mike McCarthy says he's looking good. What do you think?
I'm thinking that they're. I really don't watch a lot of Dallas Cowboys,
Right?
but watch football because I love football. But I think they are really having the last 4 years of their seasons together. I think they're having a very good year. I don't want to know what the records are, but they're having really good last four seasons. They went to. I might
Went
be
to
wrong.
went to the playoffs,
Okay, they went to the
but they
playoffs, but
didn't
they
get nowhere.
got um who they get excuse me, who they get beat by.
Uh,
Uh,
the the Packers.
they got beat by the Packers, my team. Um, but I think they've really been working as a group, and McCarty and Decker, the mascot, whatever his name is they're working really good together, and I think they should keep going.
All right. When Ezekiel Elliott reunited with the Cowboys, it was unclear how the team would deploy the stable of running backs, but
Right.
it doesn't matter to a two-time all-time Russian champ, you know. So where do you think they'll put him at? Do you think they'll start him?
Honestly, I think that is he a rookie?
Ezekiel Elliott? No,
He's not.
no.
I like I said, I don't watch a lot of Dallas Cowboys.
He
So
played
he
with them. He played with them the year, here for a while back, and then they let him go. He went to the Patriots, and now he's back this year with the Cowboys. He only played 1 year, and then he's
okay.
back.
So he
And
was a two-time NFL rushing champ, like you said.
yep,
But I feel like that you're gonna have to earn your spot. You can't just walk on a team and like, oh, I'm gonna start. Just
right,
like me.
that's right.
I've got to earn my spot every year. Because I play flag football, I play basketball, I play golf. I mean, I do a lot of sports with Special Olympics, and then I play baseball. I mean, yes, I might be the best player, but I don't come on day one and say, "Oh, I want this spot." I got to earn that spot from day one.
All right, that's a good analysis. The next
Right?
thing is now Dak Prescott's uh, contract is ending at the end of the year,
Right.
and he made a statement that said that he don't play for money. So if he don't play money, should he re-sign for a little bit less and therefore allowing the team to spend money on other quality players?
Okay, my part of this is there are guys out there that play for the money. But like you said, Don, whatever says he
Dak
doesn't
Prescott.
because he might play for the love of the game, is what I'm saying. Because if I had a chance to go NFL and make millions of dollars, I wouldn't give a crap about the $1 million. I'd play for the heart of the game.
I hear you. I hear you.
So,
Well, that's a good analysis of it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he had great numbers last year. He just
right,
didn't come through in the critical part of the season when they needed him the most.
right,
But he's making a lot of money and he could take a lot less. He said he don't play for money,
He
but
plays
yet
for the
his
Spurs.
contract comes up at $60 million at the
Woo!
end of the year. Yeah, and then if he either gets that or he goes, he can be a free agent. And I mean, he
Right,
could be
but
dangerous on another team as well as he is
right,
on the Cowboys.
right.
So that's a good analysis, and I appreciate you coming on, Cody. We're going to be doing a lot more of this, so we'll try to get you back on the show, and I appreciate it, buddy.
Fine.
All right, you have a good evening, and we'll see you.
All right, you too, bub.
All right, there you have it. Our first episode of Cowboys Chatbox, right here on Cloud9 Corner. So don't forget, help us out, hit the like button, and when it gets season time, play by play right here on Cloud9 Corner. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.